You think by yelling and intimidating, you're not going to intimidate. That's what Trump does to Trump. Intimidate.
We're going to talk about it. Fight back.
You're recording?
Oh, welcome to Rock. Welcome to High Table.
Welcome to High Table. I guess we're recording. This is Lord Six with Dr. Hilljoy and C Train himself.
Right.
There.
Boy.
I didn't even realize we were on.
Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
We're here talking about Robert De Niro.
Yeah, as you can see, we're trying to determine what we're going to talk about on today's show. And looks like Robert De Niro is the most exciting thing we have.
Yes, quite I must say.
That
Let's
is
not
so
forget-
sad when you say that Robert De Niro is the most exciting.
It is sad. And Lord
That is
Six,
sad.
let's not forget that this is a family show.
Yes.
You do get kind of carried away.
Okay.
Oh, I know, but it gets old bleeping those.
Okay. Yeah. You're like an okay actor. You're a terrible citizen.
Okay.
Well, he has every right to say what he wants to say.
Oh, absolutely.
But
Doesn't
the
mean
fact
it's not
that
wrong.
Out in public on an amplified system, voicing his opinion, that's kind of where I draw the line.
Well, I mean, and it's fine that he feels that way. I mean, he's entitled to his opinion. But the problem is, with his opinion, is we've already had 4 years of a Trump presidency, and we've seen what it looks like.
And it's nothing like what he says.
No, I don't know. I know what he's describing, and it's not the Trump presidency.
It's a Biden.
The sad thing is we know too well what he's describing.
Right.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, we only have one term for both of these people.
Yeah.
You know, Biden can only be voted in for one more term, and Trump can only be voted in for one more term, and then we've got a whole new slew of problems and things to. We start the process over. That's exactly.
I think the country's in trouble if you get Biden in there again. But that's
Why?
just me.
What did you like about the Biden presidency?
What I did not like about it?
What did you like about it?
No. I didn't like anything about it.
What did you not like about it?
He made good evil, evil good, beauty ugly, and ugly good.
Yeah, so. Well, you just made an accusation. Now support it.
Well, the border.
What's wrong with the border?
Huh?
What's wrong with the border?
He's letting everybody in. The amount of people that he's let into the country is more population than I believe 4 of the states of the United States.
Yeah, it's not that I disagree with you. I know what you're trying to say, but I don't think the people out there know what you're trying to say. When you say he's made bad good and good bad, how has he done that? Like, because we hear that a lot. He's made bad good, he's made good bad, but what does that actually mean? Well, in my opinion, when you have males going into the female restroom with young children, little girls, wives, daughters, and etc., that's making
good
bad good.
That's like an example.
I don't think that Biden. I don't think the president has control.
No, but it did happen. It's happening more recently.
On his watch.
Yes,
but I don't think that I think there's bigger fish to fry than that.
Well, that was just an example.
Yeah, that was an example.
The two things that people are most concerned with is the cost of rising cost of fuel.
Yeah.
Yes.
And daily trips to the grocery store.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And those are directly affected
by
who's the sitting president.
Right.
Yeah, I think the majority of it. I agree with that statement. Also, I think the majority of Americans their bigger issue is the economy.
Yeah.
It's when you see gas go from, I believe it was $1.60
to
under Trump, and it went up to $5.
No, $5.59 is about the biggest I saw.
Oh, it went as high as $7 or something.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
In California?
In California, yes.
Okay.
I think some people have posted it closer to the 10 mark.
Yeah, I know it's ridiculous.
Some gas stations is close to the 10.
And people that argue that matter will say, well, Biden has no control over that. That happened globally. He can't control our inflation here locally.
Had he continued getting gas from America, he wouldn't have had that problem.
The second he shut down our oil wells
Right.
is what caused that.
Well, also the second that that he prohibited new drilling leases as well.
Yes.
So, in order to subsidize the gas industry and get lower prices in, under a Trump administration, fuel was what, $2, $2.50 a gallon
About $1.60.
at
About
its
60.
lowest.
Yeah.
We had our reserves were filled.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Trump filled the
At
reserves.
like $20 a barrel, something around there. But now,
and then what Biden did to combat the price of gas was to empty our reserves.
yeah,
So now we're at critical levels.
yeah, and I think he wanted to rebuy it, but I think it was a substantially higher price. I think it was like around $80 to $90 a barrel.
They just released a statement that he's releasing more now to bring the price of gas down again before the election.
Yeah. He wants to buy gas from people who hate us.
Yeah, but he's doing all of this before an election. Yeah. So that way it looks favorably upon him because he really doesn't have a whole lot going into this race that he can stand on.
If you look at the inflation, if you look at all the topics, he's got 2 global incidents or crises that have occurred during his watch.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt him. He's got Afghanistan. People are going to remember that. That's going to hurt him. I don't think he has a lot to run on.
He really doesn't. There's not a lot of bright spots. There's not a lot of I did that type of moments in his tenure as president.
And under his tenure, our inflation got as high as 9%.
Oh, yeah.
People are screaming. And to make matters worse, all the money that he's funneling to Ukraine.
Yeah.
A war that most Americans don't support.
Yeah, or don't even, they really have no idea what's going on over there anymore. It doesn't even make the evening news anymore.
No, you hear very little about it. You hear more about the Israeli conflict than you do about Ukraine.
And even that's starting to fade out just because what more is there to destroy over there? I mean, they've wiped out most of Gaza.
And there's not much.
All you need now is just you need to get both the residents of Gaza, their representative, and the Israelis in a room together and let them hash out what differences they got.
So they're so desperate now that they're digging up Robert De Niro out of their freaking closet.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
And what should be concerning them is New York is a deep blue state.
It really is.
And Trump has been backed into a position to where that's really the only place he can campaign.
Yeah.
And he just did a
25,000
thing in the Bronx where 25,000, one of the bluest counties or districts in the country. And I believe that's AOC's district. And he threw but it was a black eye to him.
Right. He knowing Trump, he did that just to.
That's all he can do. He can't leave.
Yeah.
So
limited to where
they did that to themselves.
Right.
And now we got De Niro coming out saying all his.
You weren't a good enough actor to be.
Well, calm down. De Niro was a good actor. He did a lot of good movies, and I'm not going to downplay the movies he did because he's a horrible person. Heat was one of my favorite movies. I thought he did a great job in Heat. I enjoyed him in The Joker. As acting wise, he's a good actor. He's just a horrible person.
Yeah.
He's an entertainer.
Yeah.
But he thinks that his voice is
important,
valid in a political arena, and it's really not.
Right.
You know, he needs to stick to every single actor, actress, entertainer. Keep your opinions to yourself.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah, stay in your lane. You know,
nobody
keep
cares.
Making movies, entertain people.
You would think they would have figured that out by now.
They don't, though. They think that their opinion is worth more because of the fact that they bring in a healthier paycheck than most Americans.
Yeah. Which is awesome. I mean, if you do a good job, you get paid. That's
Kudos
great.
to you for that, but
we don't care what you think.
Yeah. Just like Gene Simmons said. Whoops, sorry about that.
Oh, don't light him up.
I know. Gene Simmons said, everybody just, actors, entertainers.
Yeah, juggle. Go ahead and juggle.
Yeah,
do whatever.
Shut up. Keep your opinions to yourself.
We don't care.
We don't care.
So, but yeah, he stepped out in front of the courthouse where they're holding that Trump trial, and that looked like it was walking to the lion's den. He got heckled, booed. He got arguments with people. He did not receive the warm reception I think he thought he was going to receive.
Yeah.
He started in a mask for some reason, and then the second he started talking, that mask came right off.
You touch kids.
Well,
you touch
that is the more money than brains portion of the his speech. It's crazy. You know, everybody's got an opinion, and that's fine. But do all of your talking in the voting booth.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, if you're a Trump supporter, Biden supporter, basically you've got Trump ran the country for 4 years.
Yeah.
If you felt you were happier when he was in that office, vote as you will. If you feel like the country's in a good place, vote as you will, because that's ultimately what it's going to come down to. Both people have been president, and we've seen what America looks like under both presidents. So I think that's what this election is basically going to come down to. And apparently Robert De Niro's a jerk.
Well, apparently he is. When is the debate between Trump and Biden?
We put that up on a couple episodes back.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, I want to say the first one's in June.
Is it June?
June. I want to say June 20th.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have cable anymore, so I don't know if I'll be able to see it.
As the administration got that, as the economy got that bad, where you've had to let your cable go.
Well, we got rid of cable and got like Pluto and.
It's because all the taxes and stuff. It's just getting too hard.
It's getting too difficult.
Too hard.
But they do a one-on-one in June. June, and
I think there's one in September.
No audience allowed.
Now, have they determined whether or not Kennedy's going to be allowed to participate or no?
He said he is eligible.
He said he
should be.
He is eligible, but
I don't. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna show.
I think that was one of the stipulations on by the Biden campaign, saying they only wanted the debate to be between him and Trump.
Yeah,
because they know that throwing Kennedy into the mix is going to hurt Biden's chances.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that if there's a helicopter, is there a helicopter outside?
It's that time again.
Okay, it's that time again.
Anyway, yeah, I think that if Kennedy goes belly up, I think the people that supported Kennedy are going to go to Trump. Is that what they're afraid of?
Yeah.
It could happen anyway.
You're right.
But anyway, we appreciate you stopping by and hit the like, subscribe.
Like, share, and follow if you dare.
For those of you new subscribers, thank you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe. It really helps us out. Hit those like buttons, and thanks for joining us. And moral of the story, De Niro's canceled. De Niro's canceled.
Get away from De Niro.
You're a nobody! You're trash!